Recognition and happiness. Are they a match made in heaven? So we are going into a world or moving into a world now where there's a craving for that recognition, that significance out there, that worship, that glory of being recognized for what it is that we have achieved. And it's short-lived. It really is. So when we get that recognition and we have that fame and people pat us on the back and they applaud us for what we do, it's very short-lived. It's just in that moment of time and it leaves us craving more. It's almost the craving of the acceptance of others. So think about a time when you've been recognized. But think about a time that you've recognized what it is that you've really put into it. What feels better? When you celebrate what goes in to achieving something rather than the end outcome with that recognition. Because really, that's where the internal motivation is going to come from. The external motivation might come for a very short amount of time of being recognized, but the next time that you do the same thing, you're not being recognized, you're going to feel so flat. And that is not the way that you really want to feel. You want to feel so internally driven and motivated. You want to have that deep down desire that it doesn't matter what you achieve. You know you've got that input going in, that you're making a greater impact, that you are significant to every individual special person that comes into your life and your business. That is where the recognition is going to come from. So recognize your inputs rather than celebrating your outcomes. Because celebrating the outcomes is where comparison really starts to come in. And comparison, we all know, is the thief of joy. So when we talk about recognition and happiness, is what makes us feel really good. What makes us feel really good is when we're working in alignment with our values of what's really important to us rather than the acceptance of others. And that's where the true happiness is going to come from. It's not going to come from the material things, the big house or the fancy car. It's going to come from the impact that you've made of knowing when you are really making a difference within your value alignment. Have you ever been in that position where things just feel so good? It just feels so right. And what you're doing is actually feeling really good, that you're craving to do more of it. That's when you know you're in alignment with your values, and that's where your true happiness is going to come from. So when you are sitting back and you're thinking about the recognition and you would like to be recognized and things like that, recognize what the inputs is and the impact and the rising up of others and making a difference in their life. And I will guarantee that happiness will be never ending.